how could you describe to aspiring fighters the entire process of starting an MMA career, from the training to the mental aspect of it? Like, what was your process going through it? I mean, for sure, it tested your patience. There were probably days where you were questioning if you did the right decision. So, how were you able to deal with those things through the years?
Yeah, I mean, when I first started, I didn't even know what to train. I was like, I don't even know what they train because there's like, jujitsu, wrestling, striking, boxing, Muay Thai, judo, like all these different martial arts. So like, and then everyone's telling you like one thing. You go to a striking coach, they're gonna tell you this. You go to a jujitsu coach, they're gonna tell you this. So I'm like listening. So what I did, I just literally went to a lot of gyms, different gyms, different gyms, different gyms. Then eventually as you learn more and more and more about how everything works, you start thinking for yourself. You start developing your own way of thinking in MMA. So you can like I'm a top pressure guy. I like to ground and pound. I like to strike, set up my takedowns with striking, whatever. You start developing all these things. So then it gets a lot easier in terms of training and how to prepare for a fight. But I think the hardest thing in MMA was to like make connections, because I think a lot of fighters underestimate how important that is to get fights. Like you have to know people, you have to network with people, just like in business. You don't just walk into a tournament or walk into a promotion without you knowing someone there, without you getting introduced or getting referred. I was always trying to like get fights, before, and I didn't really have like a network build up, so it was really hard because nobody would give a shit about you. They're just gonna like see your message and be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And then next, just building that network, and staying consistent in training so that when the call came to fight in URCC, I was cutting weight for another fight for my last
Mm.
amateur. Yeah, this is a true story, guys. Just so you know, when the URCC called, I was cutting weight at 5 in the morning, and my coach at the time, Rene Catalan, he messaged me saying, "Oh, you have to go to the URCC photo shoot while I'm cutting weight for another fight." I just put on my shirt and went to Baranyake, and then I was like halfway through the weight cut, and then I came back and cut some more weight, fought the fight, won, and then and then 3 weeks later, I'm fighting URCC. Yeah, this is a true story. So that's how I got, because if I would have said no, like I'm not ready, a lot of fighters, you guys make a lot of excuses, man. You guys don't even fight. If you guys would have been offered this fight like 3 weeks out, before your a fight, you guys are gonna say, "No, I'm not ready." Like, trust me, when they call, you need to be ready. If UFC calls, if URCC calls, and you guys are not ready, you guys haven't been putting in the work. Because I was 100% sure that I'm ready to, go and put some work on whoever they gave me, and I didn't even know who Juster was. I didn't even know the opponent. They just said, show up on this day. You're gonna fight at 185. This guy, yes or no? Do you want it or not? That's it. That's how it goes. So if you guys are not ready, you can only blame yourselves for not being in the gym every single day. Not putting in the work. So that's I think that's another thing fighters need to keep. The call will never come when you want it to. It's gonna come when you least expected. And for me, it was when I was cutting weight for a different fight. So that tells you something.